Capricorn, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Path 33 Tarot. This is your girl Daylon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's returning. I just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscribes. I want to thank in advance everyone who is donating, who's booking services, Reiki healing, chakra healing remotely, tarot card readings. Thank you so much for, the support, even the likes. All right. And everyone who's brand new, shout outs to you. Welcome. You are now Phoenix Rising. If you had hit that subscribe button, I would love for you guys to, stay tuned. Make sure that this message is something that resonates with you. And if it does, hit the like button as well and join the crew. All the services that you guys are interested from me will be at today'swellness.com. That information is in the description box below. Let's get to your reading. This solar eclipse reading is really going to be tailored to those who perhaps feel confused or kind of missed the message or what it is that they need to pay attention to or focus on during this time. Wow, you may want to go and watch the what's the one I just did? Scorpio. That you guys are literally getting the same cards right now. Um yeah, okay. So if you kind of like feel confused about what it is that you need to work on, release habits, people, thoughts, or what is it that you need to get clarity on, this is for you. Okay. So you guys already have the transform energy with the victory card and then hunt. Definitely go watch the Scorpio reading because it's the same message so far. Let me get some more before I even start talking thoughts. A lot of definitely has a lot to do with thoughts. You got secret, victory, transform, hunt, secret, and grow. Okay. All right. That helps. Oh wow, and this is upright. That's interesting. Okay, so automatically I feel like right now, rebirth. Oh yeah. Right now I just feel like there's certain things, whatever it is that you are, all right, let me say it like this. There's certain things that you've learned already, right? Capricorn, there's certain things that you've learned already, that you've implemented in your life, and you found that it was very successful. 211 as I'm saying that, so you may want to look up that number. Um, and you've implemented and you've seen success in your life, right? However, I don't know, I kind of feel like you guys are constantly searching or you're constantly looking for something new as opposed to just looking back at what you already did. And for some of you, I feel like this is causing a lot of anxiety. Um, Also, you're not able to trust yourself because you're making choices now that's not yielding certain type of results that you used to yield before. But that's because you're constantly consuming different information and you're implementing it when you've already learned what worked for you. So I'm getting, go back to what worked for you, a certain way of thinking, a certain way of being, a certain way of doing things. Like if you had a schedule, you were working out before, maybe you were vegan before, maybe um you were waking up at a certain time before, maybe you're drinking more water before. Whatever it is, whatever it was that yielded some type of success, go back to that because it worked for you. Just because you learned something new doesn't mean you should itch-nay what you've already known that is working. If it ain't broken, don't fix it, right? If you want to try it along with other things that you've already done that is successful, then great. But if it's throwing the whole thing off, release that and go back to what worked for you. Okay. Um, I feel like this, when you do that, this is what's going to really help you to grow and evolve into, where it is that you want to be. Also, whatever it was that you were doing before, I feel like you were doing this in secret. Yeah, look, memory came out. So it's like tap back into your memory of what you were doing before because that was working for you. That was working for you. This is really going to help you to evolve and help you to be balanced, mind, body, and soul. It's interesting. This, you had the key. You had the lock and the key. You see how this is holding the lock and the key, and then it says secret. So I feel like you literally have this the I'm getting the key maker in the Matrix. The key maker, he's the only one that can make the key, and he's the only one that can open all doors. Okay, I feel like you had that already, but you just have to go back into your memory and do the things that you were doing before, because that was bringing you success. Interesting. Care. Yeah, I feel like let me get some more with Hunt. I think this really is really going to help you with being more open, more caring, more loving. I feel like whatever you were doing, whatever you started to implement, it kind of made you rigid, or made you like be in this energy of trying to protect yourself from like energy vampires. And I get it, right? You should protect yourself from energy vampires. However, it kind of made you put up your wall from even good from happening to you, from connecting with positive individuals as well. So whatever it was that you were doing before, that's going to help you to tap back into being compassionate, because you were balanced. I felt like you were very balanced, Capricorn. Whatever you're doing before, like, I don't know what it was, some type of routine. A couple of years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and it worked for you. You get to go back to that. Okay, you get to go back to that. It may even be a job or something that you used to do before. This is way too many. You may want to go back to that, because I feel like that worked for you. Okay, you have joy and death. Scorpio energy. Definitely go watch that Scorpio reading. Okay, care, death, transformation. Yeah. There's something about your work that you may want to change. And again, I'm getting this as a job. Maybe it was something you were doing before, and then you got power over the consume in work. That's interesting. And Aries, which is mindfulness. So I kind of feel like it really took out it really took out like the overthinking. Maybe a lot of you moved on. Yeah, yeah, I see that. You guys are just overwhelming yourself right now. You guys are overwhelming yourself because you shifted, you try to do different things, and I feel like whatever you're doing before worked, and that's what you need to go back to. It could have been a different type of job. It could have been I don't know, something you were doing as an entrepreneur. It could have been the way that you were taking care of yourself. Go back to that, because that actually was working for you. Okay, and the more you build on that, the more it's going to help you. The more it's going to help you to be balanced, the more it's going to help you to grow as well. So collaborate. Okay, and deal. Yeah, I just feel like this is going to help you to team up and work with people better. I feel like this is also going to give you better opportunities to meet more like-minded individuals. I don't know what it was. You perhaps left a certain way of, look at that, freedom. You're going to have the freedom to dance and play and do whatever it is that you want to do and really be free. It could have been the way that you set your schedule up. It could have been the way that you just collaborated with the universe. I feel like whatever it was that you were doing, yeah, with the peace at the bottom of the deck, this is really going to bring peace in your life. It's going to bring balance in your life. Okay, it's going to really get you right to where you always wanted to be. It's like you're trying to be somewhere, you're trying to be successful, you're trying to be balanced, you're trying to enjoy life, you're trying to meet new people. However, I don't know what you're doing right now that is taking up a lot of your time or taking up a lot of your mental energy. It's taking up a lot of your mental power. You're overthinking, you're overwhelmed. You need to do what you were doing before, some type of routine, some type of work. That's really going to get you in a balanced mindset where it takes out the power. It takes out the thought. It doesn't have you overthinking. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have like the overthinking gets taken out of it, because I feel like it really helps to create a balance. I feel like this is a routine. Like maybe you went to work, then you exercised, then you journaled, you meditated, you had free time to like go to the beach, connect with friends. Like, that really worked for you. And it allows you to be in a more collaborative energy as opposed to having your guards up. I feel like I want to pull you a card. I mean, I didn't do this for anyone else, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Give me 3 cards for Capricorn. Don't tell nobody else I did this, okay? This is just sporadic, only because I want to make sure. I mean, it's already clear, but I'm being called to, like, I don't know, this feels right, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay. 3 cards for Capricorn on what to focus on for the solar eclipse and after the solar eclipse. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yep. You got the King of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Lovers. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? The King of Cups is not only someone that is loving and caring, but someone who's very supportive. And they go after what they do, knowing their worth. They go after the things that they want to do. All right. They know their worth. Someone who's very balanced emotionally. They could care for others. However, with this Eight of Swords, look, and I say thoughts, overwhelmed, confused. Like you're keeping yourself stuck in the spiritual jail, mental jail, whatever it is, just not thinking clearly. And swords is thoughts, because you could literally be balanced here, would you just really enjoy what it is that you're doing. That's what I'm getting. You get to enjoy what it is that you're doing. So whatever you're doing before, I felt like you enjoyed it more than what you're doing now, and it really helped you to be in a balanced energy. Okay, so that's something that you guys get to focus on. If this resonates with you guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. It only takes a second of your time. I truly appreciate it, and I really hope it gave you some type of clarity on what to focus on so you could heal and evolve. All right, throughout this journey that we call life. All right, because we know it could be, there's no blueprint to any of this, you know. Again, if you are interested in any services that I offer, todayswellness.com is the website. I am open to all donations of any time, of any price. It doesn't matter. I'm grateful for it. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right. Peace out.